They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Denver Broncos. J.J. Nelson now to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Complete to Denzel.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The stop.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco got an open man. It's Washington, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up.
I came to my feet on that. To breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They run. It's Johnson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. 1st and goal at the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
2nd and goal from the 1. A break from the ground game here. Flacco got a man. It's Johnson. End zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Broncos 0. Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out. To the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Go! 57 mark. 57 mark. Let's go.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on after the offense scored to go up 7-zip? You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of a yard.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Flacco. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Jets 7, Broncos nothing.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the gun, Flacco. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Jets 14. Broncos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A gain of 7.
It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Gordon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Patrick on Wasor.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Check four. Switch.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger able to get this to Gordon. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
At the Jets' 2-yard line.
Jack 15. Number 53. Mike 53. Mike 53. 77. 53 is the mark. 53.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Jets 21, Broncos nothing.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught by Judy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Denver.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Pierre Desir. The 30. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Fielded in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 17-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Broncos.
You good? Check three, check three. Alert, alert.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Ball carrier.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
57.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
No spacing.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 34. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
4 yards.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Flacco from the gun. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. First target, first catch, and a first down.
27-yard line.
On 1st down, Flacco. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 16.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. Now Gordon on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on 1st down? He's going to look deep for Perriman. This is caught inside the 15. That one good for 37 yards.
1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Flacco. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now.
Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Jets touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Roethlisberger. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 6
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Denver.
Now it's Roethlisberger finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down.
Broncos.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger to Gordon, half left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Black 30. Check 53. Exit. Check. 53's mine.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
50. Let's go. And we got Mike.
Roethlisberger will throw to the right side to Eric Ebron. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Oh, and how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
And it's 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Tonight's final score.